multifunctional problem indicating that emotions are essential for the development and comfort the field of business.
In 1991, when we had TATA, considered now as the chairman of TATA, whether TATA he worked on the shop floor of the TATA station. He showed limestone and hand bluffing. He said,
that really is good.
Now I will like tell you the 10 things that were
Under his leadership, the company made its presence better on a global level. Today, affected by the attacks on medicines for women, and it remembers almost every is unrestricted. Can we make moves like something in the company?
There are some tiny ones.
Basically trying to showcase the Tata's history and the legendary works which is still going on. So here I am with my presentation. So when the world thinks of the Indian corporate sector, the word that springs to the mind of the people is Tata Group. Tata is an Indian multinational company headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra, founded in 1868 by Jamsetji Sarvanji Tata. So here is the visual history. Succeeding Sir Dorabji Tata, then Sir J.R.D. Tata, who started the aviation services. Tata's mission is to improve the quality of life of the communities. They serve through their long-term stakeholder value creation, which is based on leadership with trust. Thank you, ma'am.
This jingle must be familiar because Hamam is a Tomco product. Good morning and welcome to the TATA SAGA. My name is Sairus Singh Kadyan from class 1A. Scent of an Indian companies at the time strove to distinguish themselves from multinationals by emphasizing the Hamam soap. Tata Hamam, a bigger soap, is to Mitsubishi too. Read one advertisement. Another reminding consumers that Jamsetji Tata had set prominence. In the 1870s, with a textile mill, the young Parsi had made a tidy profit of rupees 40 lakh, sending supplies to the British troops in the Abyssinian War and had nationalist sympathies. After his death, Lord Curzon, the Viceroy of India, said that no Indian of the... Good morning everyone, my name is Ramesh Mishra. I study in class 1st. Welcome to Tata Saga. Today I am going to tell you some lines about Tata Steel. From India to the world in 1977, George Fernandez, the industry minister at the time, wanted to nationalize Tata Steel. They said, we have built steel machines, we have done this and this, spent our money. That was a brilliant campaign, the most brilliant advertising of all time.
Good.
Good morning, ma'am. Welcome to Tata Saga. So I will be explaining about CSA, the CSR and goals by Tata. So as the first one says, when you work as if everything depends on you. When you pray as if everything depends on God. It says, when you work something, work and give your focus 100% attention to it. And when you pray like something when you all depend on it, God. As God says, as a quote says, when God has an affirmative action program. This program basically focuses on the betterment and development of disadvantaged sector of country. Second quote by Tata, that don't be serious, enjoy life as it comes. In today's world, we are very busy thinking about our past deed or maybe planning about our future. And we have to gain more outputs and for more people. A third product from Tata, that is website, all about fashion. And as Tata realized that development does not mean it's in the sector of business. As in based countries, They should use something related to agriculture, such as samrat, which is a fungicide used for protecting plants from mildew. Therefore, they give 68% of their economic to donate to country. And here is Tata Salt, Desh Ka Namak. They kept the name Desh Ka Namak to just make Indian citizens feel that yes, we have some realize their responsibility, that they were not just restricted towards the development of country, but also towards the environment. This made them focus on the idea of sustainable development goals, and as our school even focus on sustainable development goals.
Good morning, ma'am. This call is about Tata Heritage Act. So the Tata Group believes that advertising is not just about solving business problems. It means to be in constant conversation with their consumers. The Tata customer service has been a rich legacy of nation building, driven by foresight, courage and community selection and progress. Tata has over 200 printed ads apart from the visual ones. Some of them are Nation at Heart of India, Grandeur at...
So, the young Tata Sai or Jamshedji Gandhi believed that the footage of Mohandas Gandhi visit to their steel factory in Jamshedpur in 1925 would be excellent, free propaganda and exciting. Colonies, colonies and power stations. That is why they are all so amazed to see the people who visited Tata Steel Factory and the fine town built by us don't wonder afterwards or think we were refused. We asked the country to do association.
The first step in this direction was taken by the founder himself by establishing the J.N. Tata Endowment Scholarship for us young Indian youth, which provides loans to us for us to pursue education abroad.
Set up along the same site, the Lady Meherbai D. Tata Scholarship was established in 1932, offers support to the young Indian women graduates to pursue their higher studies in abroad in the field of social work and public health. As Mr. Ratan Tata famously said, all of us do not have equal talents, but yet we all of us have equal opportunity to develop our talents. As we all know, Mr. Ratan Tata is not only...
Among who benefited from this scholarship are K.N. Narayanan, the former President of India, and Raja Ramanand, the former Director of Bhabha Atomic Research Center. Yes, that's
Where do we begin?
Now,
From there?
yes.
6 explosions were reported at the Taj, one in the London, 2 in the restaurant and 3 on the apprentice. At the Taj, firefighters rescued 200 hostages from the window using ladders. This is the picture from there. So Ratan Tata was determined not only to destroy the structure but also send out the message that the terrorists have failed to do this terror. Even though the Taj was reopened after a month, it took 21 months to restore the iconic hotel. Cost of this kind of security system is still under
Another examples are Udaipur Palace in Jodhpur, Falun Palace in
Barack Obama, along with his wife, Mrs. Michelle Obama, decided to stay in the hotel.
from class 9, and I'm going to tell you about the history of Taj Mahal Hotel. Jamshedji Tata, a founder of Tata Group, he founded Taj Mahal Hotel in Mumbai on 16 December 1903. The Taj Mahal Hotel was found according to the legend after Jamshedji Tata was refused to entrance in the European Hotel, which displayed to his 1898 at the site beginning in 1900. Taj Mahal Hotel was first in India to have this and also had city's first licensed bar and all-day restaurant. The story you must not aware of about Taj Mahal Hotel's military hospital with 600 beds. Thank you.
And you know the gateway was not constructed.
Yeah, it was not constructed.
Yeah, after some years,
After that,
10-15 years, they made that.
By opening 5-star luxury Taj Mandir in Chennai, the Taj Mahal Hotel in Delhi was built in 1978. In 1974, the group also built India's first international 5-star luxury beach resort, Fort Aguada Beach Resort in Goa. Other hotels that were established by this group were Savoy Hotel in Ooty, Umaid Bhawan since 1970s. The first palace in Mauritius
Maldives, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Zambia, UAE, USA, and UK. With the expansion of developing cities and secondary cities in India. For example, in Bhutan, their first large city in 2008, whereas the expanded their footprints in Malaysia and the Leeward Island, which has 24 timber rooms. In Dubai, they occupied a tract site in 1983 and New York in 1970. After the 50 award of the best, for example, a green zone, drilling concrete, making work, and a lot more. The tide and all just and after because of this, they were the most
You can relate to this sentence. 1995.
But of course, it looks fallacious.
It does. So that Hindi film that was shot at the Taj, showing Pakistan, Gadar. So that it was Taj Lahore. It was shot at the Taj.
Today I have the awards won by CFI Corporate Governance Award. IHCL iconic brand Taj was awarded the Best Hospitality Corporate Governance Award in India. EarthSec Gold Certification. IHCL has set a global benchmark in hospitality, environmental sustainability with 67 of its hotels being awarded the best in India. Fragile Awards. Taj Intercircle has been best town with a special 210s award in hotel category for the Middle East Asia, Oceania region for the performing programmer of the TATA.
Good morning, ma'am. Today I am Kushal of class 9 is going to tell you about the awards that are being won by the Tata Hotels. Tata Hotels are awarded the best hotel groups by the United Kingdom and Irish travel agents. It also galloped the Great Workplace Award for 7 consecutive years. Taj Falak of India, Taj Mahal Palace, Mumbai, has won the Spectator Award of Excellence 2017 by Wasabi and Morimoto. Spanning world-renowned landmarks, idyllic beaches, resorts and spas will give you a lifelong experiences and the memories that you will never forget. Thank you, ma'am.
Today I, Ayush Maurya of class 9 is going to tell you about corporate social responsibility of Tata Hotels. Indian Hotels Company Limited sets out company's commitment and approach towards corporate social responsibility based on Tata's legacy of giving back to the society. The company is committed to Tata Group purpose for improving the quality of life of the communities they serve through the CSR theme of building sustainable livelihoods. The company intends to be a significant contributor to CSR initiatives in India by devising and implementing social improvement projects for the benefit of the underprivileged communities and towns and villages. The company's CSR partnerships to preserve and promote indigenous heritage, culture, arts and handicrafts, disaster relief and rehabilitation programs, and income generation. Sustainability is a prerequisite of Tata's operations wherever they do business. Their teams work behind the scenes to make
innovative ideas. Ideas was online
customized brand of teams. For example, accordingly, Brahmaputra brand is sold in North India and products such as Tata Premium, Tata Agni and Tata Jimny, these are sold in South India. And these all products have a single Tata was not able to acquire the company
Tata Spot was launched in 1980 as India's first advertising spot. As a part of the movement to eradicate in 1980s, Dishwari upload that Mr. Garbhai campaign to eradicate censorship, ideal
there are huge amount of flavors in which this comes.
And the majority cannot afford it. See, Tata Group in an association with Moon, they took a steps in which they take an ingredient, old spectacles, and instead take a new one. In this thing, Project Atlas, one of the was organized as a segment in 2007, but in 2014, they got a gold award in the outdoor advertising convention in 2014. In this way, the company does not take it.
Tata Sampann was launched in 2015 and its focus on giving more and more values to the
so they do not extract the natural oil out of these masalas, which actually preserve the aroma and the taste for these dishes. From lotus, miraha, for those women who think that age is just a number for them, and riva is a bridal jewelry. And me in action for working women like teachers.
working women like teachers, you could
Celebrate royalty each and every day. And Aveer is a collection for men. And now Tanishq is ready to do the second.
The Tata Iron and Steel Company, now known as Tata Steel Limited, was listed, and shares were issued to the Indian investors. The Britain Extension Scheme was launched in 1960 to raise the capacity to 450,000 tons and diversify production. In acknowledgement of Tata Steel's contribution in the First World War, the Lord President Sanchi in 1990 and renamed it Jamshedpur. In 1920, the company introduced leave with pay. However, in 1928, an historic agreement was signed between them and Sir Henry Secretary. She was taken in the year 1953 to 54. Modernization through IPM 1401 was introduced in 1967. The Tata Steel, the first institution in India to have gone for total computerization as a part of the modernization method. Tata Steel celebrated its golden jubilee. 1979 to assist in irrigation, agriculture, safe drinking water, basic healthcare services, income generating activities, and many more. Spreading in the global markets with the acquisition of Steel Limited in Singapore in 2005. My friend Ida will tell you more about how
railway tracks and armaments to front lines in Egypt, Palestine and Mesopotamia, when Britain could not meet the demand for armored fighting by ordinary bullets. It has saved many lives and won the admiration of soldiers. In the recent times, Tata has been providing creative solutions to the conflict in Tractors hunting for sites rich in iron ore and other relevant minerals came to the confluence of Gorkai and the Rekha River was founded by Jamshedji sons and heir Dorabji Tata. Sajora Tata, through his endeavors, setting up the Tata Steel and Tata Power, this elder son of Jamshedji Tata leadership in the Sir Dorabji Tata Trust, prioritizing endowment of the Tatas, most faithful, propelling the Tata tradition of Charles Page Perry, first general manager, oversaw the first major Tata's trying to welfare of those under their care. The growth of Jamshedpur and the environment transformed every student.
That's why you know
Special steel recorded for defense purposes, including armored cars called Tata tanks. Tata Steel stepped towards nation building.
Government are found in every aspect of our industrial and municipal life has been a subject of several species. In 2000, it also supported the life and expressing value. Tata Steel is committed to exploring clean energy solutions as a major step towards energy security problems in India.
Tata Steel agreed to acquire the steelmaking operation of the Singapore-based Nat Steel for $486.4 million in cash. The acquisition was completed in February 2005. The Tata Steel acquired a majority to stake in the Thailand-based steelmaker Millennium Steel for $130 million. On 20th October 2006, Tata Steel signed a deal with Anglo-Dutch company Coles. At the time of acquisition, Coles was 4
Launched a tree ceremony, maybe that's why.
Where's the food
Sorry. Ma'am, we don't have a Starbucks right now.
Made by him actually, brother.
Stories that are drawn from the Tata Saga of chairman, professional and the splendid institute they have created. Not claim to be perfect, but always demonstrate a steadfast purpose. I hope these stories will inspire you in many different ways.
all the books. Exhibition.
This is the one, the creation of wealth, which I was given, when I was inducted in Raj. Oh. Yeah, this is from Arundala.
I am Prakriti and Shabashi.
It's so well.
It's like stepping into the.
So the first award is Tata Steel Future Life Poet Laureate. So this award is given to a person who has made an outstanding contribution in literature sector in India. The Big Little Book Award, it is given to a person who has created illustrations and the artistic thing inside the book. So the first one was Rajesh H. The second one was Nina Sabnani. Tata Literature Life Business Book Award. This award is given to a person who has written about their businesses and the history of it. Tata Literature Lifetime Outstanding Contribution in Writing Sector in India. This award is given to Tata Literature Life Book of the Literary Work in Indian Literature Sector in Fictions and Non-Fictions category. So the fiction category award was presented to Anuradha Roy, which went to the RSS of Views to the Inside by Walter K. Anderson and Sridhar Gita. Next in Literature Life, First Book Award. This award is given to a person who has created a new talent and
You also danced?
People used to ask him why he has chosen to spend his entire working life with the Tatas, where he should have got the peace of mind that comes from never being asked to do. And now we have Saddam. So, do you want to listen to the story of Saddam Mehdi?
Yeah, do it briefly, okay? Come on, quick.
And show us the slam, this path also.
Lakshya, you're going to show it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you going to light it up?
No, it's already.
It's already lit.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's already lit. I think he just did it now.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. He was there at the hotel, no? Yeah. Very well done. See you. Respect.
This is we are trying to show the financial growth of TATA. In 2014, they started, and in 2018, they grew the double of that. And every year, it is recorded provided is TATA. Thank you.
This was launched as a division of Tata Sons. In 1971, J.R.D. Tata won the first overseas assignment from the Middle Eastern Power Generation and Distribution Company. In 1987, the IBM Center was set up in Madras. In 1981, Tata Research, Development and Design Center was set up in Pune. In 1990, Falcon was launched. In 1991, EXHIBITION was launched. In 1993, the signing of SAGA deal was introduced. In 1999, TCS Association was launched. In 2008, profit of 1.25 billion was done.
This is banks, and it is a core banking software. It provides you financially. Ma'am, this is new. Ma'am, it resolves technical problems that have been resolved by Indian organization or your this is TCS. It is a learning solution for a large number of organizations. And this is TCS. Files, applications from internet cloud with safety and security. And this program has people find people from everywhere and give them job and provide them efficiently according to their job. This is that. And it is connected to
capability and innovation, leadership duties. And now I have the innovation and they have provided security to the enterprises, and in retail they have price optimization of FTE, product utilization, and in sustainability they have promoted healthcare accessibility, energy management.
Yes, Lucia.
Tata Motor was established in 1925. The strength of the employees is also displayed, vehicles sold and sales and services and their main points. It also displays what about main countries. Yeah.
And when they are expected to be launched.
Yes.
This is all the timeline, right? Is anyone speaking here? Yes.
How Mr. Ratan Tata bought life to Jaguar and Land Rover. Tata Group launched its passenger car in the year 1998. The group was led by Mr. Ratan Tata, and it was his decision to enter in the passenger car business. Tata Indica was failure in its first year, and the experiment seemed to be failing. Mr. Ratan Tata decided to sell the passenger car business, and a proposal was given to Ford. They showed interest too. Mr. Ratan Tata, along with his close team members, reached Detroit to discuss the same. The meeting went on for 3 hours. It seemed that the behavior was disrespecting to what Tata Group representatives. In the meeting, the chief of our business, when they were not knowing about it. It will be a favor if we buy this business from you. Mr. Ratan Tata was on his way to the airport. The streets were full of dodging scooters, many of them carrying whole families. Father at the controls, mother holding her behind, children riding on their laps. Typically, none of them were wearing helmets.
Environmental parameters according to which they have to take the certificate, and because of that only they have to achieve the certificate, and that were waste management, water consumption, energy efficiency, life cycle assessment, GHG mitigation, green cycle, green supply chain standard, with parameters like waste management and water consumption. They also applauded the young team at Sanand plant were commended by Green Award by the Government of India. Tata Motors Jamshedpur received the Industry Champion for Sustainable Development Goal Award 2008. Best Learning Organization of Asia, and vision and their values. The founder was
और BSNL विदेश संचार निगम लिमिटेड.
It's a part of Tata. Please come.
So who's speaking quick because still many rooms to go.
ESD stands for Unique Selling Regulations, and some of them for the rest you can contact non-finance business that they have offices globally, like we have offices in Russia. They have got a startup operation.
Venturing, and E stands for in them. Main key point behind this success.
Drive. What a nice way to remember it.
Thank you, Mom.
Good morning, ma'am.
Mom, this is your picture for the management.
Management has four businesses, which is Landmark, Studio,
tell you a brief history of Trent. So Trent, Tata Group acquired Littlewoods, which is a London-based retail chain, and later they formed Store Littlewood as Westside. In 1998, also Tata sold off their 50% stake in the cosmetic products company Lakme to HLL for rupees 200 crore, and that is approximately 45,000. Used Lakme.
And Tata,
Yes.
yeah.
And then later on, of course, it was taken by HUL.
Website for many food brands such as Ascot, ETA, Westport, and many more. Established in 1998 and part of the Tata Group, Trent is operates website, one of India's largest and fastest growing retail chain. The mission statement is to create value for the stakeholders.
So this is Studio is the latest venture of Tata Trend. It started its journey in 2006. It started its journey in 2016 with its first flagship store at Commercial Street in Bangalore. Quality without compromise is one of the pillars for their success. And the locations of Swedish stores across India is Nasik in Maharashtra, Pune in Maharashtra, Hyderabad in Telangana. The purpose
Ma'am is getting late.
was Landmark. Landmark is one of the leading started the journey in 1987. And the landmark company didn't work out that well, so they store and store with West Side. So now it is like really successful.
They covered everything that is working.
They must have watered because
Yeah.
Then my MD, Mr. Jamshed Rahul, he I think is heading the startup. And about 2000. The turning point came in 2008.
Up further development. The future plans of Star Bazaar is to open 200 stores by 2020. 4 stores of Star Bazaar in 3 cities, Ahmedabad, Mumbai and Bangalore. And some unique features displayed here. It has wide ranges of merchandise. Customer can select from luggage, apparel, household, foods and clothes. And they stock goods according to regional customer preferences. I guess that is very unique because, for instance, in Gujarat, people like to tend up on their pulses, while in other states, basmati rice is a big item. So it is very unique and customized. And there's some comments given by the consumers as of 2012.
So what have you done inside?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I welcome you to TATA motivated the idea to build this institute. These are some rural audience of our country only, which are closely associated with this institute, like Raman's statue, Now, these are the paintings by which they taught their children about the biological process and the evolution, like extinction of dinosaurs by Suhari paintings, as the doctor himself said. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
Yes, ma'am. Start a medical center. And support.
Yeah, and what happens is that people who don't have money and they have cancer, they are admitted over
Yes,
here.
ma'am, for free treatment.
Academies, the Tata group has won, and they are running in the achievement Tata Archery Academy, Tata Center and Feeder and Center Roller.
The stadium he is playing is the one which has been built by Tatas. So there are two stadiums over there. One is Shiaji.
Pictures there, no, Tony?
And another one is Peanut Stadium.
But
Yes, that is the stadium. We have also played over here. Our sports days over here. And a lot of importance is given to archery as well.
National level, and state level, and many more. They are selecting sportsmen from India and flourishing them to foreign countries so they can win many medals as they were winning before.
Not only show the matches, they also take videos of our social media. And in Australia, in 1939, and one of the golf course, Jamshedpur has one 9-hole and one 18-hole golf course, and was also used for competitions. And
That is the GRD Sports Complex.
and age is referred as the golden age of Indian hockey.
Absolutely.
So now they are planning to produce solar panels at the top of buildings and offices so that they can use solar energy.
By TATA. They have coal mines in Indonesia, they have hydropower plants in Bhutan and wind turbines in South Africa. And here are some national projects by TATA. Out of these, the largest is the Mundra power plant, which is an ultra mega power plant which produces 4,000 megavolts of electricity. In India, there are two power plants which do not produce electrical power plant and Delhi power plant. I will be telling you about the Tata Power Delhi Distribution. Tata Power Delhi Distribution, formerly known as the North Delhi Power, is a power distribution company that operates in Delhi, India. The
turbines and solar, that's the way forward. Good afternoon. What are you telling us?
It is a renewable source of energy. When the rays of the sun falls on the solar panel, it generates electricity inside the house. And the company operates in three distinct segments: engineering, procurement, and construction services for making innovative solar products. As one of the largest solar manufacturers in India, the company is operating a world-class solar manufacturing unit in Bangalore, and also they are providing the EPC services for electricity in the Bombay's largest state.
Green revolution. The name green revolution is a fusion of two words, green and revolution, and the initiative that Tata company undertake towards a cleaner and sustainable planet. We as a company are focusing on building robust for species in the wild. The breeding facilities are Navla is open for scientists and students for research and training purposes.
I'm talking about conservation. Over the past 40 years, the Tata Parks family has fast growing species in natives of the western Ghats on the hills close to the lake catchments. During the last 10 years, the focus of the Tata Park posters. You have made these posters? No, we have not made. You must have also done. You must have dedicated.
This is the future.
In 2006, they were the Award of the Year for Power Consumption and Power Sector. They also received the Pratishtha Patri for the National Safety Council and the NCQC Award in 2017. They stood first in a competition held by the Jharkhand State Pollution Control Department on 5th June, which was the World Environment Day in 2008. They won the award of
How did you get the certificate?
Tata Power is on the internet.
They also
The company also protects the interests of its employees by providing them up-to-date access, training and access to the development programs. And the Dagatu hydropower project in Bhutan.
Sitting on the floor. And this cannot be learned from just without.
This was a new young girl, this entire work that you see exhibited here is all, we don't send anything home, so the children do all the entire artwork is done in school. Generally in schools, parents complain that things are sent home.
Like if it is in school, it is all children's effort.
Something you will do
That's thread art, ma'am.
Yes. I remember we used to do it in schools.
Japanese art. It was again the Japanese culture.
The style of the gift when they present someone, so how they wrap the gift, which is totally different from ours. This is the famous dress of UNESCO. That you have given, try to give a waterfall.
Yes. Fishes.
Online competition. So these were the entries from our school. So everybody is chosen a different. She is an amazing artist.
I had asked her, she was in the trend one, I guess. I asked her, who has done that?
Some Google is written in each painting.
Yes, I could understand.
This was who's done this?
Yes. Oh, I thought you had done it. Oh, no, ma'am, that's all children's.
All children's.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you're ready, sure?
Yeah, although it would have been nice to have given.
No, after that we can do it. So we can go to kitchen and okay, now.
Famous painting that we saw.
So
It's a privilege to welcome.
Yes.
Class 5th, Ashi from class pre-nursery, Devasya from class 5th, Ishita from class 4th, Pratyush from class 5th, Abhivir from class 7th, and myself Mihir from class 7th.
Welcome to my show, Talk with Abhivir. Today we have a special guest with us, the CEO and Managing Director of TATA Housing Development Company, Mr. Sanjay Dutt. Sir, my first question to you is, what sets TATA Housing apart?
The structure of our deals, our customers' friendly approach, and the fact that we work with world's best architects and landscape designers sets us apart from the others.
Environmental concerns are becoming increasingly important for property buyers. How are you addressing these?
Tata Housing has pioneered the concept of sustainable green development with its first commercial project, Xylem, in Bengaluru. India did not have any green building norms to start with, so we had to go with US model. We spent on training our employees and informing people on the advantages of going green.
So, our mission is to delight our customers by providing quality life spaces through continuous innovations. That's all for today, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Please proceed.
Very nice.
Tata Housing. Ma'am, please.
In 1928, by late J.R.D. Tata, the company was revived in 2006 under the leadership of Mr. Broden Banerjee. Thank you, ma'am.
Chief, about the strategy, heads of Tata Housing is a very good friend of mine.
Okay.
Sachin. So I wanted him to, have a look what
Could
these
you
kids are doing.
forward this
I'll forward
little
it to
video
you.
to him? I'm sure he'll be delighted.
Please have a look. That's Xylem.
Xylem is the first of its kind and the only green building in the application for this innovative green campus marks a milestone in innovating the commitment of Tata Housing as an environment environmentally conscious company. The carefully crafted 2,40,490 square feet facility at Whitefield Road, Bangalore is designed to tackle the sick building syndrome with its major focus on health, ergonomic design and architecture. All over the world. Their projects, achievements, and the marvels created by them all over the world. Good morning, ma'am. The TATA Group has been international in its approach to business from its inception. The founder, Seth Anandram Jaipuria, began his business career in international trade in China and England. Thank you.
Please show on the and the continents very well.
This is all done by the students.
Yes. Starting from North America. Yes, who's speaking?
The TATA Group has had presence in North America for over 60 years. Today, it's one of the largest India headquarters multinational in North America, with 11 companies and more than 22,000 employees. Thank you.
Oh, 22,000 just in North America.
Since the 1990s, principally through Tata Consultancy Services, which started its first project in Brazil and has expanded to several more countries across the continent. Thank you.
A subsidiary of TATA International was established in 1994 in Johannesburg as the headquarters of the groups.
Yeah. How many in South Africa? In Africa?
TATA Group. There are 19 TATA companies operating across Europe with well over 60,000 employees and are present in almost every Europe, in more than 40,000 cities. Thank you.
Wow, very good.
TATA in Asia. Headquartered in India, the TATA Group is a global enterprise with companies operating businesses spanning manufacturing, salt, steel, software, automobiles, hospitality, aviation, and defense systems.
Yeah, so many things. Yeah.
New Zealand for over 30 years. The TATA Group has the prominent TATA Group in Australia and New Zealand. The consistency services enjoy leadership position in providing services to banking and finance, retail, travel and transport in Australia and New Zealand. Thank you. Please stand on child free.
Ma'am is the chief guest, do you know?
No? Ma'am has come from Taj Hotel. That sustainable development goals.
The TATA business not only believes to give back to the society, but also ensuring that the profits from their employees is equitable and preserving their income. This is all because of one thing, that to be the better of their life, they serve the least to non-provide.
So they have made the hospitals, they have involved the poor people, so the people to work for their foods and
Which place is this?
Petri village.
Solar power system installed by Tata Steel has provided safe drinking water in the cities of Mumbai and Hyderabad in Hyderabad.
Solar and wind power. Tata Power are the largest renewable power player in India. Thank you.
So actually these 17 goals, we have mapped the Tata's violation of
instill development. In the sense we teach underprivileged kids on hospitality because that is underprivileged kids into a
Tata Global Privileges has been helping differently abled children acquire valuable skills and sustainable livelihood for the past 25 years. People with disabilities are an integral part encourages learning and self-development in schools, children in remote areas of Thailand through Grow Smart with Tata Steel program. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Titan enables the differently abled. Since its inception, Titan company has provided differently abled employees with equal career opportunities and at the same time has ensured they are as comfortable at the workplace as anyone else. Titan's differently abled employees include those who are physically challenged, even those with hearing, speech or visual challenges. After meeting the differently abled staff working there, we asked the management to ensure
India's rich and unique tradition. Thank you. Tomb of Mughal Emperor Humayun in Delhi, Qutub Shahi Heritage Park in Hyderabad have been undertaken by the Tata Trust Conservation Program. Thank you.
I mean, during that former glory is also big.
We have
this is in Pune.
on top of Taj Exotic Animals.
Finally,
I don't know whether she has seen it from somewhere. I'm sure she must